Hi everyone, this is Mahesh. Welcome to our channel ICE ePathshala. Today I want to discuss something about crypt arithmetic. Crypt arithmetic is nothing but verbal arithmetic, also known as alphametics. Crypt arithmetic is a type of mathematical game consisting of mathematical equation among unknown numbers whose digits are represented by letters of the alphabet. Our goal is to identify the value of each letter here. As I already told you, again I am repeating, cryptarithmetic problems are where numbers are replaced with alphabets. Here we have to determine the value of alphabets, that's all, by using some arithmetical operations, arithmetical calculations. Here there will be some standard arithmetic rules. We have to use those standard arithmetic rules in order to determine those alphabets. Some important rules for determining unknown alphabets values is there should be a unique digit to be replaced with a unique alphabet. Here, each alphabet must have only unique digit. Those digits may vary from 0 to 9 only. And the result should satisfy some predefined arithmetic rules also. Here arithmetic rules is nothing but main important rule is carry over rule. We have to keep in mind that carry over plays a major role in cryptarithmetic problems. If we need to add two digits generally, what is the maximum possible value? That is 18. Maximum possible value of addition of two digits is 18 because largest digit is 9, that's all. 9 plus 9 is 18. This 9 plus 9 that is equal to 18 will be the result, that is maximum possible value when we are not considering carry from previous addition. If we consider a carry from previous addition, always when we are adding two digits, maximum possible carry will be 1 only. For example, if we are adding 9 plus 9, 18, carry will be 1. If we are adding 9 plus 7, 16, carry will be 1. So whatever, if we are adding two digits, then maximum possible carry will be 1 only. So maximum possible value of addition of two digits will be 19 if we are considering that carry from previous addition. If we are not considering any carry from previous addition, then maximum possible addition of two different digits or two same digits or anything, two digits will be 18. If we are considering that carry, that is 1 from previous additions, then that will be 19. And also, what is the maximum difference between two alphabets? Always maximum difference between two alphabets is maximum value minus minimum possible value, that is 9 minus 0, that is 9. Maximum value of difference between two alphabets is 9. And if possible, we have to try these kind of questions from left hand side. Keep this in your mind. Before going to solve different questions related to cryptarithmetic, at least we have to well known with addition related theory. In addition related theory, we have to be very careful in the concept of carries. For suppose if we consider 2749 and 4673, if we want to add these two numbers, then just I am naming these columns as 1, 2, 3, 4. This column says 1, 2, 3, 4. If I am adding fourth column, then 9 plus 3 is 12. But I am writing only 2 here. I am sending that 1 as carry to third column. So here 1 plus 4, 5, 5 plus 7, again 12. I am just writing 2 here and again I am sending that 1 as carry. Here 1 plus 7, 8 plus 6, 14. I am writing only 4 here and I am again sending that 1 as carry. Then 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 4, 7. Here, coming to fourth column, here this is 9 plus 3. 9 plus 3 is equal to 12. But I am note downing only 2 here. I am considering only 2 here. So 2 plus 10. I am sending this 10 as carry to third column as 1. So this carry is representing as 1 in next column, but it will be looks like 10 in that particular column. For example, coming to third column, 1 plus 4 plus 7, that is 12. I am just considering 2 here and I am sending that 10 as 1 to next column, that is second column, right? So I am again explaining considering alphabets. Just consider some alphabets here, that is two numbers A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, and your result is I, J, K, L. Okay, then just name these columns as 1, 2, 3 and fourth column. I am writing some equations related to second column. I am just considering second column now. If there is no carry from third column to second column and there is no carry given to first column, then second column can be represented as B plus F is equal to J. When this is possible? If this second column is not giving any carry to first column, or this third column is not giving any carry to second column, then this is the possible result. Or if we are getting a carry from previous column, that is from third column we are getting a carry to second column, but this second column is not giving any carry to first column, then what will be look like here? B plus F plus 1 is equal to J. And another case is, if this second column is giving a carry to first column but not getting any carry from third column, then it is B plus F is equal to J plus 10. And one more case is, that is last case is, if this second column is getting a carry from third column and this is also giving a carry to first column, then we can write it as B plus F plus 1 is equal to J plus 10. These are 4 different cases. We have to check which case is apt for the given question to answer. Here everything will be trial and error approaches only here. Here again I am repeating, here B plus F is equal to G means no carry from and no carry to. And this case is carry from but no carry to. And this case is carry to and no carry from, and this case is carry to and carry from. Got it? Let us understand the crypt arithmetic problems as well its constraints better with the help of some examples. Here this is my first example. We have to find the sum of T, E and N, and which is the result after addition of 4 ONE ones, that is 10. I have to add individual digits of the number TEN, that is T plus E plus N. So in order to answer this question, first I am considering E value as 1. I am just assuming E value as 1. I am going with trial and error approach. So here there are 4 ones, ONE1, ONE1 and one more ONE1. So if E value is 1, just I have to substitute 1 in the place of E here. So Here is 1, 1, 1 and result is 4 ones, that is 4. Here this is TEN, right? So in the place of n we are getting 4. So again I am substituting this 4 in the place of n here. N is 4. N is equal to 4. Then here 4 4s are 16. 4 4s are 16. So I have to keep 6 here and 1 will be carried over to first column here. This is first column. First column consisting of all O's, right? So here 1 is carried over to first column, right? Here I have considered E value as 1, but in the result of 10 I am getting E value as 6. Is it right? No, there is some contradiction. I have considered E value as 1, but I got E value is 6. So E value is not equal to 6. So my consideration of E is equal to 1 is not right consideration. So I am going for next consideration. I am going for next consideration, that is E is equal to 2. I am considering E value as 2 now. So again ONE1, ONE1, ONE1 and ONE1. So here if E is equal to 2, I have to write 2 in the place of E here. So 4 E's are 8. 4 E's are 8 and here this is the result, that is 10. So N is equal to 8. I have to write 8 in the place of every N here. Every N here. So 4 8's are 32. So here 2 I am writing 2 and here 3 will be carried over to first column. And I have considered E value as 2 and E in 10 also 2, so no problem, I can go further to solve this question. Here E value in 10 is 2 and I have considered E value is 2, so no problem. Now in order to determine T value, that is 3 plus 4 O's, okay, 4 into O, 4 O's means 4 into O, that will be T. Here I am not supposed to take O value is 0, because this is a 3-digit number. Every 1 is a 3-digit number here. So here I am not supposed to take O value as 0 and here so I am taking O value as 1. So 3 plus 4 into 1, that is equal to T. That means T is equal to 7. So T is equal to 7 and I consider E value as 2 and here N value will be 8. So required result is T plus E plus N, that is equal to 7 plus 2 plus 8, that is equal to here 17. So final answer will be 17 for this particular question, right? Coming to next question. Here this is send plus more gives you money. I have to determine sum of all the alphabets of money, M plus O plus N plus E plus Y. So coming to some observation, in first number there are 4 digits, in second number there are 4 digits, but in result of addition of those two numbers we are getting 5 digits. That means this last digit, that is M, most significant digit, leftmost side digit is carry over, that is 1. For any addition of 2 digits, maximum possible carry will be 1 only. For example, if I are adding 9 plus 9, then that will be 18. If we are adding 9 plus 8, then that will be 17. So carry will be 1. Maximum possible carry will be 1. So here M will be always equal to 1 here. M will be always equal to 1 here. Already we got the value of M. So we have to determine the values of remaining also. So from this S plus M is equal to O plus 10. Here this 10 represents carry. Or if we are getting a carry from, for suppose let this is 1, 2, 3, 4 columns. If we are getting a carry from second column to first column as 1, then it may be 1 plus S plus M is equal to O plus 10. It is confirmed we got a carry from first column to most significant digit left side. It's confirmed that we got a carry from S plus M. We got a carry for s plus m. So I am considering O plus 10 always. And for suppose there may be a chance of getting a carry from E plus O, that is second column to first column. So I am considering two cases, that is carry case and non-carry case. That is, if you are getting a carry from E plus O to first column, this is the case. If you are not getting any carry from E plus O to first column, that is from second column to first column, that is first case. Then from this we know that s plus m value is 1, s plus 1 is equal to 0 plus 10. That means s minus O is equal to, sorry, this is 0, not 0, O, s minus O is equal to 9, s minus O is equal to 9. And here s minus O is equal to 8 in this case. If s is equal to 9, then O is equal to 0. That means here if s is equal to 9, then O is equal to 1, or if s is equal to 8, then O is equal to 0. But already we know that m is equal to 1, m value is 1, we know that. Then how we can assign 1 to O? So this is wrong perception, wrong consideration. So we have to consider either s is equal to 9, O is equal to 0 case, or s is equal to 8, O is equal to 0 case. Because already here m is equal to 1, so O will not be equal to 1. Here m is equal to 1, so O will not equal to 1. So we have to consider these two cases only, that is s is equal to 9 and s is equal to 8 case. So s may be either 8 or 9, s value may be either 8 or 9, but O value confirmed here, O value confirmed as 0 and s value may be 8 or 9. Now I am going with next one, that is E plus O. Here E plus O may be equal to n directly, E plus O may be equal to n, that is second column, or E plus O may be equal to n plus 10. E plus O may be equal to n plus 10. Addition of second column may give a carry to first column. If there is a carry to first column, then it will be that result of E and O will be greater than 10. Then I have to write n here and I have to send that carry to first column. That's why I am taking as E plus O is equal to n plus 10. Or if I got a carry from third column to second column, that is from n plus r to E plus O, that is 1 plus E plus O is equal to, it may be n, 1 plus E plus O is equal to n without carry, or 1 plus E plus O may be equal to n plus 10 considering carry. These four will be the cases for E plus O case, that is second columns, addition of second column. So here if already we know that O is equal to 0, so in the place of O I am substituting O as 0, then it will be E is equal to n. Is it possible to make two equal values for different alphabets? No. So we are not supposed to consider this one. Next, E plus O is equal to n plus 10, right? That means E is equal to n plus 10. That means if n is equal to 1, at least if n is equal to 1, then E value will be greater than 10. How it can be possible? This case also not possible. If we consider this one, n minus E is equal to, here n minus E is equal to 1. Here n minus E is equal to 1 is the considerable case. There is no contradiction anywhere. And if we consider this one, 1 plus E, in the place of O I am substituting 0, then 1 plus E is equal to n plus 10, then E minus n is equal to 9. If E is equal to 9, then n is equal to 0. But here O is equal to 0, not n. We already confirmed that O equal to 0, but n value is not equal to 0. So this case also got failed. So we can keep only one case in our mind, that is n minus e is equal to 1. This is somewhat important for us for next calculations. And here, what is this case? What is this case? This case in green box is e plus 0, sum of e plus 0, and I got a carry from previous number. That's why I have written 1 plus e plus 0 as n. That means I have written just n here. Keep this thing in your mind. I have just written n here. That means there is no carry for next column, that is first column. From e to e plus o, from e plus o result, there is no carry to first column, that is sm. Just observe here, in previous case I have taken this s plus m is equal to o plus 10, right? And I have not taken any carry in this case, here in this case. Keep this thing. So I have to consider these two green boxes on the screen only. This is also wrong assumption. Here I came to know one thing, as there will be no chance of any carry from E and O. There will be no carry from E and O to SM. So here in my first consideration, I have taken only S plus M, not S plus M plus 1. In second consideration, I have taken 1 plus S plus M, so that is wrong assumption. I came to know as it is wrong assumption from this 1 plus E plus O is equal to N, that is equal to N minus E is equal to 1. So till now I can confirm M is equal to 1, O is equal to 0, and S is equal to 9, not 8. S is equal to 9, not 8, right? So from n minus e is equal to 1, here n and e are consecutive numbers. N and e are consecutive numbers. N and e are consecutive numbers. We can observe clearly. That is from this case. That is from this case, e plus o, I can get n minus e is equal to 1. So here n and e are consecutive numbers. So now I can substitute n value as 7 comma e value as 6, or n value as 6 comma e value as 5. I have to search for remaining alphabets. So in the process of searching for remaining alphabets, I am considering these consecutive numbers n and e as 7 comma 6 and 6 comma 5, right? So I am writing with black color. Just observe here, by substituting this 7 comma 6 values and 6 comma 5 values, I can get values of remaining things. And before going this, I have n and r in third column, right? Coming to third column, just consider n plus r is equal to e. Now just I am taking n plus r and not considering any carry from previous column, that is fourth column. So just I am considering n plus r. Addition of n plus r may give e, and along with e some carry, that is 10 for next column. So by solving this, I am getting n minus e is equal to 10 minus r. Then 1 is equal to 10 minus r. Then r is equal to 9. But I already confirmed s is equal to 9. I already confirmed s is equal to 9. Then how it can be r is equal to 9? So this is also wrong. So from all these 4 cases, I can take r is equal to 8 value. So r is equal to 8 here. So r is equal to 8 here, right? Then now d plus e value. Here I have considered n plus r plus 1. Here just check in this black box. Here n plus r plus 1 is equal to e plus 1. That means sum of n and r along with the carry from fourth column. That means I am getting a carry from fourth column. That's confirmed. So I am taking next expression for fourth column. I am taking next expression for fourth column. Yes, here I am writing with another color, that is yes, green color. Just check it once, don't get confused, right? So here, coming to fourth column, what is the value d plus e is equal to y generally? But here for next column, which is the right consideration, which is the right assumption, n plus r plus 1 is equal to e plus 10. That means I have added 1 to n plus r. That means that 1 is coming from fourth column as carry. So I have to take that carry here. D plus e is equal to y plus 10. That is this result of d plus e will be greater than 10. That is y plus 10. D plus e is equal to y plus 10. Okay, here d plus e is equal to y plus 10. Right. Note down all the numbers once here. That is S means 9. I don't know E value, I don't know N value, I don't know D value. M means 1, O means 0, R means 8 and E. That is Y, E plus O, N, and this is 10. So from this we can write as D plus E is equal to Y plus 10. And 1 plus N plus 8 is equal to E plus 10. Right? Here there will be a carry to this one. And there will be a carry to this one. But there will be no carry to this one. We have to observe each and every step carefully. There will be no carry from second column to first column. Right? So 1 plus, here for 1 plus n plus 8, n plus 8 plus 1, 1 is carry here, this one is carry here, is equal to e plus 10. We are taking one more carry to second column, that's why I am taking e plus 10 here. So n plus 9 is equal to e plus 10. Right? So if I am considering n is equal to 7 and e is equal to 6, then d plus 6 is equal to y plus 10. Then d plus 6 is equal to y plus 10. That means d minus y is equal to 4. So if I am writing 9 here, in the place of d, can I write 9? No, because s is 9. Can I write 8 here? No, because r is 8. Can I write 7 here? No, because I am taking n as 7. Can I write 6 here? No. In the place of d, I am not supposed to write 6 because I am taking e as 6. I can write 5 here. If I write 5 here, y must be 1. But here m value is 1, right? But so y should not be 1. So here everything is not possible. Everything is not possible here. So I am getting y value is 1. But here already I assigned 1 to m. Okay. Then there will be no chance of taking n value and e value as 7, 6. So I am taking n value and e value as 6, 5. If I tag n value and e value as 6, 5, then it will be how it can be reduced. Just check here. If I am taking n value as 6 and e value as 5, then it can be written as d plus 5 is equal to, here d plus e means 5 is equal to y plus 10, y plus 10. Then d minus y is equal to 5. D minus y is equal to 5. So if I consider 9 in the place, I am not supposed to consider 9 in the place of d. I am not supposed to consider 8 in the place of d. So I am considering 7 in the place of d and y should be 2, then it will be 5. If I consider 6 in the place of d, then y must be equal to 1, but 1 is assigned to m, so here d value will be equal to 7 and y value will be equal to 2. That's all. That's all. So finally here, what is the value of m plus o plus n plus e plus y? Money. Here what is the value of m? M value is 1. Just we have to substitute m plus o plus n plus e plus y. What's the value of m? 1. O value is 0 and n value is, I have considered n value as 6 and e value as 5. And what's y value? I got y value as 2. So 1 plus 6 is 7, 7 plus 2 and 2 plus 5. Finally that will be 14. That will be 14. Right. So this is right answer. 14 is right answer. I hope you are following clearly. Coming to next question. Find the value of b plus a plus d if each alphabet represents an unique single digit from 0 to 9. That is A, B, C, D, E, B, C, B. By adding A, B, C, D and E, B, C, B, I am getting 5 digit number. By adding two 4 digit numbers, I am getting 5 digit number. So I am getting a carry, that is A is a carry over. So A value must be equal to 1. So A is confirmed, that is A value is 1. A value is 1, right? So now going to first column here, just represent column number, then you can clearly understand without any confusion. Here this is first column, this is second column, this is third column and this is fourth column. So coming to first column, A plus E is equal to, just listen carefully, just I am taking sum of A and E in first column. I am not taking any carry from second column result. I am note downing only first column, that is A plus E is equal to F plus 10. This is fixed. Along with F, there is some carry. So that's why I am taking 10. For example, if you are adding 8 plus 7, then what is the result here? This is 15. 15 means this is 5 and plus 10. This 10 is carry here. So in the place of 10, I am making this 10 to shift for next column as 1. Right? So this is just a normal addition theory. That's all. So 8 plus 7 is 15, right? So 15 is nothing but 5 plus 10. So I am sending this 10 as carry to next column. That's all. So I am taking this A plus E is equal to F plus 10 because result of A plus E is more than 10. So I am taking just a single digit F here. So that's why it will be F plus 10. Okay. Right. This is one case. Or otherwise, if I consider one that is a carry from second column to first column, that is if I get already one as carry from B plus B, then it will be 1 plus A plus E is equal to F plus 10. Then here I know that A is equal to 1, then 1 plus E is equal to F plus 10. Then E minus F is equal to 9. If we come here, 1 plus E, 1 plus 1 plus E. So this is in the place of A, I am writing 1. Then 2 plus E is equal to F plus 10. Then E minus F is equal to 8. So here in the place of E, I can write 9 in first case. Then F is equal to 0. Or in the place of, in second case, in the place of A, I can write 9 and F is equal to 1. But this is not possible as A is equal to 1. This is wrong. Then I can take 8 here in the place of E8 and in the place of F0. So from these two cases, I can confirm F is equal to 0. But I don't know, I can confirm F is equal to 0 here, but I don't know anything about E value. E may be 8 or 9. E may be 8 or 9. E may be 8 or 9. That's all. Coming to next one, that is B plus B. B plus B is G plus some carry. Here we don't know exactly whether second column is giving any carry or not. For any column, we have to keep something in our mind that whether that addition of two digits in that column are giving any carry to next column, or addition of previous elements are giving any column any carry to present column, right? So I am going with C now. C here, that is third column. Here in third column, I am getting as C plus C plus, if I am getting any carry from fourth column, then that is 1 is equal to A, or C plus, if I am getting any carry and if that value exceeds 10, then that will A plus 10. That means this third column is giving carry to second column. In this case, in previous case, this third column is not giving any carry to second column. Okay, based on this we can say that 2C is equal to, I know that already A is equal to 1, right? Then 2C is equal to 0, then C is equal to 0. So here, how it can be C is equal to 0? Already I confirmed F is equal to 0, right? I confirmed F as 0. If F is equal to 0, then how it can be C also 0? So this is wrong. This is wrong. If this is wrong, I can say directly yes, this consideration of not giving any carry to second column is not valid. So here this consideration is wrong. This consideration of giving carry to second column is right. That is C plus C, and I have a carry from fourth column, that is 1. So C plus 1 is equal to, and here I am getting a carry from this fourth column to third column. I am adding C plus and that carry 1, then that will be A, and again this is also giving a carry to second column. That's why I am taking 10 with A, right? So here what will be the thing? 2C plus 1 is equal to, A means 1 plus 10, then C is equal to 5 finally. So C value is 5. C value is 5. Then I am going to second column now. Then here C value also confirmed, that is 5. Here F is equal to 0. I don't know whether E is equal to 8 or 9. And here C also confirmed, that is 5. Right? So now I am going to second column, that is 2B plus. I am going to second column, that is 2B plus B plus B, that is 2B is equal to G plus 10, or 2B plus 1 is equal to G plus 10. So here second column may get a carry from third column, or second column may give a carry to first column. If this second column is giving a carry to first column and also getting a carry from third column, this is the case, second case. If this is only giving carry and not getting any carry from third column, then this is first case. But if we observe here, we got C is equal to 5, right? How we get this result C is equal to 5? We got this result C is equal to 5 from 1 plus C is equal to A plus 10. That means here this third column is there, na? This third column is giving a carry to second column and also getting a carry from fourth column. So here this second column is ready to take a carry. So 2B plus 1 is right. 2B plus 1 is right. So here 2B is equal to G plus 9. 2B is equal to G plus 9. Then, so here just to substitute G value as 9. If G value is 9, then B value will be, if G value will be is 9, then B value will also 9. So this is not correct. So just substitute G value as 8. If this is 8, G value is 8, then it will be G plus 9, 17. 2b is equal to 17, then B value will be not a digit. So here if I am considering B value as 8, then 2b is equal to 16, then G is equal to 7. And if I write B value as 6, then G value will be 3. If I write B value as 5, then what will be the G value? 1. So G will not be possible to get 1 because already I got A value as 1. So I am not supposed to take B value as 9, G value as 1 again. We are not supposed to take B value as 9 and G value as 9. And we are not supposed to take B value is 8. Why? Because here we can confirm E value as 8. E value as 8. Earlier we have a doubt whether E value will be 8 or 9. But we can confirm E value as 8 because here in this case 2b plus 1 is equal to G plus 10. For this particular equation we can say that this second column is getting a carry from third column and also giving a carry to first column. So first column should ready to take a carry. So for these two cases visible to you on the top of the screen, we can conclude as second case is apt. Why? Because here this A plus E, first column, that is A plus E, is ready to take a carry from second column. That's why I am taking 1 here. But in first case I am not taking 1 here. So this is the valid case here. So here we can confirm as E value will be 8, right? So E is equal to 8 and F is equal to 0. We already know that F is equal to 0, right? If F is equal to 0, then E is equal to 8, fix. So E is equal to 8. And here if F is equal to 0, then E may be 9 from first case, but E will not be 9 because here we are getting a carry from second column to first column, that is apt in this second case only. Okay, so you have to seriously concentrate on this case. So here E value will be 8. We can confirm E value as 8 and not 9, right? So now coming to first one, coming to fourth column, that is D plus E. Coming to fourth column, that is D plus B is equal to G. So here D plus B, there will be no carry here from previous one. Why? Because this is the last column, that is fourth column. D plus B will give G along with some carry to third column, that is 10. So what is value of B? Here I can confirm as B value is 6, and G value as 3 from this one. So here I am taking D plus 6 is equal to 3 plus 10. Then D is equal to 7. We can write A, B, C, D as A value is 1, B value is 6, C value is 5, D value is 7 plus E value. What is E value? 8 plus B value 6 and C value 5 and B value 6. Then it will give you 3, 1, 3, 0, 1. So finally, what is the answer? That is for A, F, G, A, G. Here it was asked for B plus A plus D. What is B value? B plus A plus D. What is B value? B value is 6 and A value is 1 and A value is 1. What is B value? B value is 6 and A value is 1 and D value is 7. So for this one answer is 14. Right. Coming to next question. Here this is related to multiplication. and in return in the process of multiplication there will also some additions. So here this is a concept related to both multiplications and additions. So if you observe, H E into EH is giving HE and HHA, that is HNME, right? Here with the multiplication of first digit, that is units digit of EH with HE, that is H into HE is giving HE only. That means, so what will be value of H? 1 into HE is equal to HE. So H will be 1. H value will be 1 here. So I am substituting this in equation, that is 1E into E1, that is 1E, and 1A, that is 1NME. So here what is 1 plus A? If it is 1 plus A, we have to add these two, right? We have to add these two, right? So in the process of addition of these two, 1 plus A is equal to M, then N is equal to 1. It will be N is equal to 1. Why? Because if 1 plus A is equal to just M without getting any carry, if we are adding 1 plus A and it is giving M as result without giving any carry, then N will be 1 itself. This 1 will be N itself, right? There will be no carry for this one. If we are getting any, not getting any carry for 1 plus A, we are getting only M without any carry, then this 1 will be visible in the place of N. So 1 will be N. But we know that H is equal to 1. So N will not be equal to 1 then. If N is not equal to 1, then this case is wrong case. We have to consider in another way. That is, by considering some carry we have to go further. That is 1 plus A is equal to M along with some carry. There must be some carry 10. So here A minus M is equal to 9. If A minus M is equal to 9, then A may be 9 and M may be 0. Right? So here 1E into E is equal to 1A HHA. Here A means 9. So 1E into E is equal to 119. By trial and error method, by substituting A is equal to 7, then 17 sevens will be 119. So E is equal to 7. E value will be equal to 7. So here we have to determine for name, NAME. Okay, just substitute all these digits here. Just substitute all these digits here. That is H value is H value is 1 and E value is 7. So 7 and 1. Then here H1 E value 7, 1 A value 9, 1 A value 9. Then H will be 1. Then what will be N value? Here E value will be 7. H value is 1, 1 plus 9, 10, M value 0, 1 carry over, 1 plus 1, N is equal to 2, then 1, 2, 0, 7. So what is name? Name is 2, and in the place of A we are getting 9, and in the place of M we are getting 0, and in the place of E we are getting 7. So by adding all these things, 2 plus 9 plus 0 plus 7, I am getting 18. So answer is 18. Answer is 18. This is the way of calculation. So just we have to keep one thing in your mind, that is always we have to consider carries. Either we are getting carry from previous column or we have to give a carry to next column. We have to check. This is major very important thing in this particular type of questions. We have to check whether we are getting a carry to send it to next column, or we are getting any carry from previous column. This is important. We have to take it as some cases, and we have to check which case is apt for the calculation. Some cases will be rejected and some cases will be considerable, right? These are the some important questions. From this we can get some knowledge. Based on this knowledge we can practice well. Without practice you can't do anything. This is most confusing part, but you can make it very easy by keeping arithmetic rules in your mind, that is carry rules. So please practice well. If you have any doubts, please mention in comment box. Thank you. See you soon. Take care.